Anything you need, boss. Oh, hi. What do you need? Just let me know what you need. When you finish what you've got, I'll give you some more.
It's not turned on. Is it turned on now? Yeah. It's working now. Oh man. I'm so tired. I was meant to stream yesterday, but I just didn't feel like it yesterday. I'm all good. A little tired this evening, but otherwise, hey, okay. How are you doing? I've been up since 5:30 this morning. Been to work. Got back about 2 hours ago. I'm just shattered, but I want to do a live stream. Maybe that will help invigorate the senses a little bit. Good old rooftop rumble. Work is killing us both. The new Call of Duty, I don't know. I'm not gonna get the new Call of Duty until someone else shows me the game. Because I want to see what it's like. Because the last few Call of Duties have just pissed me off, so I'm not sure whether or not I'll be getting the new card, but if I do, I'll be live streaming that every now and then. You get to watch me die on multiplayer. And if you think I rage at GTA, you haven't seen nothing yet. Call of Duty pisses me off way more than GTA ever could. I'm not going to play free mode today because I'm not sure if I'm still on low MTU or not. And in order to check, I'd have to mess about with the internet settings, and that will end the stream for me. So we're not going to do any free mode today. I can't be asked to do free mode anyway because all the fights are the same. It's just a presser Mark II, a presser Mark II, teleport to the facility, pussy cannon, go ghost organisation, sniper dance for a little bit, and then teleport back. It's no fun. It's either that or people go passive mode after like 1 or 2 deaths. So there's no real fights to be had. I haven't even been on GTA for the last like 2 to 3 days. I just can't be asked to really play this anymore. But I said I'd do a live stream on it some point this week, so here it is. I was going to live stream this yesterday, but I didn't feel like it. If I'm set up, on regular settings, I might go into free mode, but there'll be a way to find out what settings I'm on, because if it takes ages for me to join a public session, and then it puts me in that public session by myself, then that means I'm still on low MTU, because the last time I played this game, I just did some selling stuff, I think I just sold a bit of bunker shit and some vehicle cargo shit, and I just went off. I didn't bother doing anything else. So there probably won't be any free mode combat this stream, because I just can't be bothered. It's just boring. You know, all these missions are garbage. Ugh. Of course. Well, you know me, I'm probably most likely, in fact, almost certainly not going to buy the new car. I don't really give a shit about generic cars like that. The only reason I brought the Locust, which I was just driving, is because I like the name of it. You know, Locust, you know, the swarm of insects that bring famine to people, you know. Or in my case, I'm going to bring famine to lobbies and make people rage quit. So that's the only reason I brought that, because I just like the name of it. Let's do a challenging mission. Let's do a mission that's a little bit more difficult. But the thing is, none of these contact missions are difficult unless I was playing free aim. You know what? Aim settings. I'm pretty sure I'm on assisted aim still. Yeah. I might do some free aim contact missions later, because free aim contact missions are more challenging, but for now I'll just do Los Santos connection without a helicopter. Gonna try and not use the any weaponized vehicle for this mission. Yeah, that's pretty much all free mode is. The sad thing is, if you're not using the Oppressor Mark II, you're gonna get your ass handed to you. You need to be using the Oppressor Mark II in free mode lobbies these days. If you're not using it, then you're putting yourself at a huge disadvantage, and everyone, you know, all those people that are using the Mark II will just swarm you looking for easy kills. So you pretty much have to use it now. And the Oppressor Mark II is, I believe, it's actually on sale this week, so if you don't have it, highly recommend you pick it up. But let me have a look. Yeah, it's actually on sale right now, so if you don't have the Oppressor Mark II, definitely go out and buy it. Even if you don't intend to kill people with it, it's still useful for grinding and travelling around the map, so... I actually own 2 Oppressor Mark II, so maybe I'll buy myself a third one, who knows. So that when one gets destroyed, I can just spawn the other one. Get back in the action a little quicker. But whether or not I'll buy a third Oppressor Mark II, I don't know. But, yeah, whatever. Hey Bounty, how's it going? I had a Bounty chocolate bar yesterday, actually. It was quite nice. Stupid bits of coconut get stuck in my teeth, though. Yeah, I tend to don't say people's names. I don't know why that is. It's just a weird habit that I've picked up. No, I don't say people's names on YouTube. Do I have a GF? No, I actually have a WF. I'm actually married. Got married earlier this year. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm single. Yup, remember when everybody was doing news back in 2013? They're double money this week, so why not? I was kind of hoping we'd get contact missions actually, because I keep getting dodgy player for blowing up salty Mark 2 spammers. So to help myself, you know, redeem in the game, I need to do contact missions because I'm not killing people here. You know, I'm just keeping myself to myself, so I won't get off dodgy. I'll get off dodgy player and hopefully move away from it. Yeah, in 2013, I was that much of a noob. I didn't even know how to host contact missions. I had no idea how to join them either. So I'd be running around with those blue circles that was on the map, and I'd be playing pretty much like every death match that was littered around the map. Every death match, every race. And as long as it was near me, I'd go to it pretty much. And was it fun? Hell fucking no, it wasn't fun. But it was more fun than PvP these days, I'll give it that much, because people actually used weapons back in those days. I like to do contact missions without a weaponized vehicle because it's more challenging that way. And as I say to people, if you make the missions easier for yourself, you're not going to get better at them. You know, you have to push your limits sometimes. Of course, I've done every contact mission like in the game like a trillion times, so I pretty much know every contact mission inside out, but I still mess up and get killed sometimes. Mostly by NPC rapid fire, but like that for example. Couldn't even fucking see the guy. NPC rapid fire and aimbot accuracy fucking overpowered as shit, but... And I'm playing in first person as well, just because I don't feel comfortable in playing missions in first person. You know me, I usually play in third. I don't usually play in first. And I don't use explosives either, I use bullets only. But there is a reason why I use bullets only. It's because you actually get more money that way. Because if you're using more money to pay for ammo, you are technically making less money per mission. So I like to use bullets only. I don't like to use explosives on missions except when I really have to. Because in some missions it's imperative, like when you have to destroy a vehicle or something. Like this one, for example. But for the most part, I do like to do... I don't know, actually. There's no limit. I just thought I'd do a live stream and just play and play as long as I feel like it. I was going to play Resident Evil 4 today, but I did say that I was going to do GTA yesterday. Well, I never did because I didn't feel too good yesterday. But now I'm alright, so I'll do the GTA live stream now. Yesterday's stream, if I did, it would have just been the same old shit anyway. It just been running around collecting cars and doing client jobs, you know, all the usual shit that I usually do. So Rockstar made contact missions double, which is benefiting me because I'm not in free mode, so I can't have scrub to join me, friend or foe. And I'm not destroying anything here, I'm not getting any bad sport points, so the contact missions are a safe bet for me. Add to the fact as well that I do like playing contact missions every once in a while, just for a change. I believe the Doomsday Heist Act 3 finale is also double money as well, but I've done that mission like a million times, so And then and everybody that I play with is just like, hey, do you want to do a heist? And we're like, and everyone's just like, no, I don't. Which is fair enough. I know not everybody enjoys heists. Ah, cheers, man. Yeah, I just weren't feeling too good yesterday. I just felt like really tired yesterday. I don't know why. I don't know what it is as well, but I feel like really thirsty for the last like few days. Like I'm drinking crazy amounts of like pop and shit. Unusual. Like yesterday I managed to drink like a whole 2-litre bottle of water in like an hour. So I don't know what it is. I don't know, it's that time of year I guess where people get ill. Oh, that Deadline is garbage. I don't recommend anybody play that. The only time that you should play Deadline is just to unlock the what you call it, the laser bike Shotaro or whatever it is. But once you've played Deadline once and got that bike unlocked, then just forget about it. Don't ever play that adversary mode again. You know, I've got a new name. I've got a new name for adversary modes. Do you want to hear it? I am going to start calling adversary modes no one cares for modes, because no one cares about them. No one cares about adversary modes, so I'm going to start calling them no one cares for modes. What's your first reaction when you see any adversary mode double money? Because my first reaction when I see adversary mode double money, when I check the Rockstar Newswire or whatever and it says double money on this, double money on that, and if I see adversary modes, the first thing I usually do is, oh, fuck's sake, adversary modes again. When are these people going to learn that no one gives a fuck about adversary modes? I mean, the adversary modes do benefit like the low level players that, you know, don't have access to everything yet, but, you know, even if I was a low level, I'd quickly realise that adversary modes are not worth playing. So, would I have played adversary modes if I was a noob at the game? Possibly. I'd probably play them like once for a while, but then after that, move on. Adversary modes are garbage, and there's like over 60 of them in the game. Right, for this mission I have no choice to use explosives, but I'm not using explosives to kill anyone, so... Don't do 1v1s on this channel. Anyone that asks me for a 1v1 has already lost. Because I'm not a PvP player. Just because I kill people in free mode doesn't mean that I give a shit about 1v1s. They prove nothing. What do 1v1s prove? Who can sniper dance better? Boring. If you want a 1v1 against me, it would be free aim on the beach with assault rifles only. That's my terms. No BST, no bulletproof helmet, first 5 kills. Those were my old rules for 1v1s when I actually did let people 1v1 me, but now, no. I don't do that shit no more, 'cause it's boring, it's a waste of my time. Griefers don't care for score. Yeah, precisely. We don't care for score. The main reason I kill people in this game is just for the sake of killing people. I kill people on this game just because I can. I don't care about score. I don't care if I win or lose the fight. I don't care how many times someone kills me. I had a guy last week that killed me like 9 times before I even killed him once. And then when I finally started catching up, when I made the score 9-9, he rage quit the game because he was afraid, he was scared that I was catching up. So in the end, I actually won the fight because he rage quit. The fight he started, by the way. He attacked me first, and he actually killed me like 8-9 times before I actually managed to get a kill on him. And then when I finally started catching up, he quit the session because he got too scared that I was going to beat him. I actually did save that YouTube clip as well, but I went through some of my clips and sadly I deleted it, so you won't see that fight on this channel. I mean, props to the guy, you know, and how did he get those 8-9 kills on me? A Press and Mark II, nothing else. And then when I managed to shoot him off the Oppressor Mark II, yeah, I shot him off with bullets. He just started killing himself over and over and over. But in the end, I was able to catch up because I used the Oppressor Mark II on him. And then when I started catching up, he rage quit the game. What a pussy. Yup, tryhards and griefers are two different things. Totally different things, in fact. Tryhards care about score. Griefers don't. The main purpose of a griefer is to just piss you off. And griefers usually go after players that are weaker than themselves, because it's easier that way. You know, when I go into a session, the first thing I do is have a look at who's in the session and then pick where I'm going to start and get to work. But lately it seems like the high level players rage quit easier and faster than what the lower levels do. The lower level players actually pull up a better fight. All the high level players do is hide, shoot rockets, sniper dance. But the low levels actually run at me with a fucking assault rifle, which is more like my type of combat. I prefer face-to-face combat. I don't like long-range combat in this game. Oh no, unlike professional, I actually have grinding and PvP knowledge. I'm like both worlds, but the master of neither. I kill people in this game, I destroy cargo. I'm actually thinking of doing a montage on that, like a cargo destruction montage. But I know that's going to upset quite a lot of people, but tough shit, it's part of the game. But every time I save clips of myself destroying cargo, I forgot what clips they are, and then when I go through my clips, like editing them and deleting them, I forgot why I saved the clip, and then I end up deleting them. So maybe I'll start collecting some clips and maybe do it as part of like a Halloween special or something, you know, like a Grinder's Worst Nightmare cargo destruction spree or something like that. So I've only got like what, a week, so that means in a week I gotta go around destroying people's products, and I've got like long hours at work next week because it's half term and all that. So yeah, I'll start collecting clips. I might have to play this game a little bit more, and of course I wanted to finish off Resident Evil 4 and and then after I've done that, and once I've finished Resident Evil 4, we'll go on to playing GTA San Andreas. Yes, I haven't forgotten. I said I was going to do San Andreas, I'm going to do San Andreas, but I'm not sure when. But Resident Evil 4, I should complete that pretty much probably the next time I stream it. But if not, then it'll only take me like another 2 streams. The only reason I brought this car is because I like the name of it. Locust, you know, those insects that used to eat the crops and bring famine to people. Or was that something else? But whatever, you know, the locust plague or something like that. That's the only reason I brought this car. And also I kind of like its no windshield design. I thought that was different.
It's a pleasure doing business with you.
So I actually brought the Krieger as well, again just because I like the name of it, because Krieger is a German word for warrior, so the car is actually called the Benefactor Warrior if you translate it into English. And I was actually driving the Krieger earlier as well. It's of course it's pink. I make all of my vehicles pink. I haven't done this mission for a while. Let's do this one. I actually don't know how long I'm going to stream for today. I'll just stream for as long as I feel like it. What time is it? 10 past 7. 7:10 p.m. Okay. Just like before, we're not going to use any weaponized vehicle. We're going to do the mission on foot, the classic 2013 way. Of course, in 2013, I sucked so badly that I didn't even know how to fly like a helicopter or a jet back then. Yeah, I'm from the West Midlands in England. Not too far from the Birmingham city centre, like on the outskirts. I do have a face cam, but I just not using it. I'm near Stourbridge. I kind of know where Stourbridge is. Let's put it this way, I'll let you figure it out. I'm from the town that's home of the Albion football team. That's where I'm from. And Stourbridge isn't too far from me. It's on like the other side of Dudley, isn't it? So you're actually quite close to me. maybe we'll have a real life 1v1 with snowballs if it snows this year. It didn't snow this year, which is quite disappointing, but yeah, we'll have a real life 1v1 snowball fight if it snows. I remember that's something me and my crew usually do. Like each year, we usually have like a 1v1 snowball tournament in the game. It's pretty fun, actually. Pretty hectic. And for some reason, I feel that everybody gangs up on me. It's like, oh, let's kill TE, let's kill TE, let's get him with the snowballs. And then I have like 10, 20 of my crew members like chasing me, trying to kill me with snowballs. I don't even bother trying to fight back. I just try and evade everyone for as long as possible. But that seems to be a theme in crew sessions. Like every time there's a crew session, I have to die in crew sessions for some reason. Someone has to kill me. Chaos. It's all good though. Like if I was a KD warrior, there'd be no way I'd let my crew members kill me, because I'd get too butthurt. But because it's for fun, I don't give a shit. Wow, I keep doing that. How do I keep doing these stupid flips? But yeah, in the crew sessions we do all kinds of like wacky, well, crew versus me kind of thing. Like last Christmas we had an up and atomizer battle, and then we had a flare gun battle, and then we had a bloody firework launcher battle, and everybody was shooting fireworks at me. All good. I died about 20 times in that crew session. Has anything made me rage yet? Not on this stream. Haven't had no bullshit yet. My KD is actually like, what is it, like 21.75 or something now. But again, that's only because I bully people, pretty much. I find myself what I call a worthy session, and then I just kill everyone. How many kills can I get in a day? I don't know, because I don't usually keep count. But I remember in about 5 to 6 hours that I played for one day, I managed to get about 400 player kills because I was spamming jets. I was just going from lobby to lobby, starting up haulage and then grabbing the jet and then killing everyone. And yes, I still do GOG. I've actually got an episode of GOG coming out very soon. If you have any screenshots of modded trash, pussy cannon users, you know where to send them. My PSN will be on screen right now. In the top left corner, that's my PSN name. So if you find any rank 8000s or people with like 2 billion KDs, I actually found a guy with like a 999 billion something KD a few days back. I forgot to screenshot it because he rage quit the session too quickly and I wasn't paying much attention, but the screenshot button, for some reason, it seems to be playing up. Like I press and hold the share button to take a screenshot, but it doesn't do it. And then it saves like the screenshot like seconds or sometimes even minutes later. Look, I keep doing these like weird stunts. What the fluff? But I think the most player kills I've ever got in a day, like a whole day, is about 700. Just by going from lobby to lobby using jets on people. And starting up haulage, because when haulage is on you don't get bad sport points and you don't have to pay the cost for destroying vehicles. But this was back in the day when it was easier, so there was no pussy cannon and that to slow me down. I have been bad sports earlier this year actually. I think it was March 2019, but it was only for 2 days. But I have actually been bad sport 5 times now on PS4 and 3 or 4 times on PS3, so about 9 to 10 times in total I've been bad sport. But I have been there. But not counting 2019, which was earlier, I think the last time I was in bad sport was around 2017. Oh, it's been like 2 years since I was last there. Yeah, Life in GTA Hell, I think I called it. A look at life in GTA Hell, but I have actually got a PS3 video as well on bad sport. I think that was the second time I ever went there. Because at the time on PS3 I was practicing how to use jets. Because you might remember when the Rhino tank was like the king of free mode. So I was learning how to use jets so I could take out tanks much easier. And in the meantime I was going around pretty much destroying anyone in my path, and I ended up getting bad sport for it. So Fortnite is one of the worst games I've ever played in 25 years, and I have played it. It's boring, slow paced, but then again I'm just not a fan of those type of games. If you enjoy those type of games, then that's all fine with me, but I don't. I'm not a fan of games where I can't respawn, because I like action. I like to run around, shoot my gun, kill people, get killed. Yeah, bad sport for destroying personal vehicles, in my opinion, is completely stupid and wrong. Like, I can't think of a valid reason why you get bad sport for destroying personal vehicles. Like, is it really so hard to phone Moore's Mutual like, oh no, someone destroyed my personal vehicle, that's it, I'm done, I can't get my car back, what's going on? Oh no. Yeah, when you make the phone call it takes like what, 10 seconds? 10 seconds? 15 seconds tops? Oh, all these missions are crap. Oh, fuck it, I'll do this mission. But yeah, I've been playing video games. I've been playing video games since like what, 1995, somewhere around there. And sorry to say it, but Fortnite is one of the worst games I've ever played in 23 years of gaming. So, and I've played some shitty games throughout the years: Aliens, Colonial Marines, Ride to Hell, Retribution, Big Rigs, Over the Road Racing. Yeah, I've played some horrible games over the years, but at least Fortnite is playable to a degree. It's just that I can't stand the game, so, and it's overrated. Everybody was telling me, oh, Fortnite is good, Fortnite is good. The same thing with Overwatch. Overwatch I can't stand either. A high level to me is anybody over rank 100. And anybody below rank 100, so double digit rank like 99 and lower, is considered a low rank. But rank 1000 is very possible now. You know, some people are even getting 2000. And there's a guy on YouTube as well who I know who's actually closing in on rank 3000 legitimate. So if you put the time in, you can definitely be like rank 1000 easily. And because I've been playing this game since 7th of October 2013, you know, I've been playing this game now just over 6 years, so my rank isn't anything actually special. Yeah, him. I actually do watch him sometimes. He's like rank 2700 and something now. Well ahead of me, way ahead of me. The only reason I hate modded accounts is because I'm always mistaken as one. What? No, it weren't. The car's right there. Well, that's the first bit of bullshit in this live stream. The car's right there, perfectly fine. What the fuck? Oh, whatever. I didn't even want to do this mission anyway. I didn't even want to do that mission anyway. Let's do those more recent Simeon missions. But the main reason why I hate modded accounts is because they ruin the authenticity of actual legitimate players. Like, if you join a session and you see someone that's like rank 2000, you'll automatically assume that person's a modder. But what if that person's actually ranked 2000 legitimate? Like I am, for example. I don't actually know what MTU setting I'm on, because I came on GTA earlier this week just to do a few sell missions. I just sold a couple of cars, sold the bunker. I think I sold my nightclub as well. And then I just went off the game. But I can't remember if I changed my MTU setting back, so I might still be on low MTU. I might not be. I don't know. If I'm on low MTU, you won't be able to join my session, unfortunately, because it would just kick you out. I don't want to drive this car anymore. Let me change. Double money is contact missions, all of them in the game, every single contact mission that appears on the list, apart from the Lamar ones, I think, but I don't know, I haven't checked those. So you got those casino story missions again. They've been double money like 10 times since they was released. So you got contact missions, double money on the Act 3 finale mission, just the finale, not the setups.
You're through to your garage.
So if you're a fan of destroying Clifford and all that shit, you can play that mission. And some shitty deadline adversary mode, which I guarantee hardly anyone will play. So the only time you should play that deadline adversary mode is just to unlock the bike, and then forget about it. Alright, what are we driving? What do we have here? All of my cars are pink, so... apart from this one, I got that one from doing the casino missions, but I never bothered even upgrading it. I just dumped it in my garage. Let's drive my Warrior, shall we?
I'll get back to work.
Do I prefer PvP or grinding? Well, I do both. I do PvP and I grind. But grinding is more relaxing, but boring. Whereas PvP is more like action oriented, but it pisses me off. So, you know, both have their ups and downs. But when you get that good session, when there's no lag, When there's no one hiding on the pussy cannon, then it's a good session. You know, when I can shoot my gun and people actually die from me. But PvP is just... it's just stale nowadays because it's just Oppressor Mark II, Oppressor Mark II, Oppressor Mark II. To the point where you have to use the Oppressor Mark II back at them. Which isn't really PvP, that's just like who can spam the Oppressor Mark II more. When I want to buy a vehicle, I'll just buy it. Like if there's a particular vehicle that I want, I'll just be like, oh, you know what? I feel like buying this today, and then I'll just buy it, and then I'll just go back to playing normally. So if I buy a car and spend, I don't know, 2 million on it, I won't bother trying to get that 2 million back. I'll just get that 2 million back over time. Notice how I'm not using any explosives, it's because it's cheaper. Every session has an Oppressor Mark II nowadays. Several of them. Every lobby. The plan for today is to just do contact missions. That's it. There's no goal. I'm just going to stream for as long as I say, hey, I don't want to stream no more. Oh no, hell no. I managed to get to round 53 on survival, but it just bored me stupid. I think these vehicles I have to use bombs on, so I've got no choice. But I got to round 53 doing that strategy on the Stab City map, you know, the one where you hide inside that metal box or whatever it is. But I just got so bored of it after like that many rounds, I just killed myself. I just let the wave start and then blew myself up. And I've never bothered to try again since. The highest wave I've got to on any other map is the Grove Street map, which I believe I got to like round 19 or round 18 on by myself. I was playing solo. Look at that. Shot like... yeah, I'm almost dead already. How? How? Shot like 30 odd bullets at me from that distance, and how many of his shots missed? None, of course. I wish I had fucking aimbot accuracy like the NPCs do. Can you imagine how indestructible I'd be? Can you imagine how indestructible anybody would be if you had 100% accuracy like the AI do? Can you imagine someone sniper dancing with the marksman rifle with 100% accuracy? Wouldn't stand a chance. Hey, how's it going? I don't know whether or not I should get the new Call of Duty. I'm gonna let other people play it for me. And then I'll make my judgments there. I'm pretty sure a few of my mates will be getting it, so... I don't know what my accuracy is. I'll check in a bit. I think it's above that though. I think my accuracy is about 40 something. But then again, I do play mostly auto aim lobbies. I might switch to free aim actually, just to make these missions more challenging. Because now I'm going to be locked to doing these Simeon missions, because once you do one of them, the game kind of like locks you into these missions where you just have to keep doing them. Elsman, I'm seeing some interesting PSN messages. You're going to be playing COD tonight, aren't you, when it comes out? You're going to be one of those thirsty noobs that plays it on launch day. Come on, bro, fucking die. I actually get paid, I get paid next Monday coming, so maybe I'll pick up COD, but I want to see you play it for me first. Just tell me two things. The only thing I care about Call of Duty really is demolition in the game. That's it. The demolition game mode, because that's my favourite mode, because I spawn trap people on it. Every other mode I'm kind of shit at, so if demolition's in the game, then I might actually get Call of Duty. Oh, I'll be in bed by then. I've got to go. I've been up since like 5:30 this morning, so I'll probably watch the stream replay some point tomorrow morning. What the fuck did I just do? Oh, the end of the mission. I was panicking there. I thought I failed somehow. But yeah, I'll watch you live stream play back, and I'll have a look. I'll also have a look at other videos as well and dig around. Yeah, she's gonna keep giving me Simeon missions now. I don't want to do those. So let me switch to free aim, because it's more challenging. I need to get me some Gilly Master clips as well, because I've been featured in Gilly Master's top community plays like twice. So let's make it a third time. What am I doing? Yeah, back here to story mode real quick. Maybe I should have put GTA in French again. Ooh, yeah, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 were the best games for me. Black Ops 3 was alright. Black Ops 3 Zombies was really good though. There wasn't a single zombies map in Black Ops 3 that I didn't like. I actually liked all the zombies maps in Black Ops 3. The only thing that pissed me off about Black Ops 3 is that stupid jumping. That's the reason why I didn't bother playing Advanced and Infinite Warfare, because of that stupid flying shit. But Black Ops 3 was tolerable at the very least, but Advanced and Infinite Warfare, they were like unplayable. Free aim. We're in free aim now. And what was that one as well? I forget what it was called, where everybody used the BAL 27 Obsidian Steed, I think it was called, the BAL 27. Can't remember what that one was called, but that game I could not stand. And as for Ghosts, I never played COD Ghosts. Oh, what was it now? The one with the BAL 227 in it, the assault rifle. Oh, God, I remember the gun, but I can't remember the game it was from. Oh wow. Medieval PS1. Never heard of it. Maybe I'll have to get that game just because it has evil in the name. Okay, now we're in a free aim session. I'm gonna start off with the good old rooftop rumble like I always do. The first mission I always do, when I can't think of any other mission to do, is Rooftop Rumble. The once upon a time mission that everybody used to do, including me. Alright, let's drive my piece of shit Krieger that I've never actually drove before. This is my first time actually driving it, not counting earlier. Made it pink and I barely put any customization upgrades on it to save money. Yeah, I was a miser. I think I brought this car just after I hit $1 billion. Can't remember when I brought it. But I know I brought it on the same day that I brought the laser as well. Yeah, I brought the laser. Sue me. Alright, we're in free aim now, so we've got to go into free aim mode. Nah, I'll stick to use my favourite gun. Oh yeah, I forgot to check what my accuracy was. I'll see you on the floor there, pussy. It's addictive. It's one of those games where you do bad and you just want to carry on playing, like, oh shit, I've done bad on this match, let me have one more, let me have one more. And then you just keep saying that. I know I do. Like when I've had a bad game and you kind of like have to redeem yourself. And then you just find yourself like playing the game over and over and over for hours and hours. I don't know. It's easy to grasp as well, I guess. Call of Duty, there's not much to it. You know, once you learn the maps, once you learn like the general flow of the game, once you learn what the best weapons are, then you know, Call of Duty is quite a good time. I enjoy COD, but for the last few years I haven't enjoyed it. I don't know whether it's just me getting worse at the games, or whether it's just people getting better, or a combination of both. No one cares about Crew 2. Garbage games. L's games. Someone actually traded in the Crew 2 earlier today. It worked, both of them actually, the Crew and Crew 2 for the Xbox One. Everybody's busy trading stuff in, trying to build up money for the Christmas holiday, I suppose. Oh man, I'm dreading Christmas. I've never worked over Christmas before. This will be my first time actually working over the Christmas period, and I'm dreading it. I do like the graphics of Crew 2 though. It kind of reminds me of Saints Row. He has those very clean looking graphics. Not quite cell shaded, but not quite gritty like GTA's graphics are. The only racing games I'm good at is Mario Kart. That's it.
No, Patricia. No, I'm playing golf.
Nein, Patricia, nein. Ich spielt Golf. Golf.
It's the menopause.
Yeah.
That never happened.
Yeah, I just tried to recite that cutscene in German, but failed.
No, golf, I tell you.
How many times have I seen this cutscene? Like, throughout the game? Probably like 1 trillion times. Yeah, it's the menopause again, but it never happened. More garbage missions. Oh no. I'll do this one. Are the Saints Row games available on PSN store? Because if they are, I might consider getting them. Well, Saints Row 2 and 3 anyway. Saints Row 4 was too stupid for me to play. The thing I like most about the Saints Row games is the character customization. You wouldn't believe it, but the best aspect in the Saints Row games for me is the character customization. Like when I first played Saints Row 2, at the start of the game, it took me like 2 hours to create my character. And then I spent like another like hour or two once I beat the game making tweaks and selecting the outfit I wanted. And guess what colour my outfit was? It was red. Yeah, this was back in the day before I started making everything pink. It was black and red. Because my character had like dark red hair. So I made like a black and red outfit to match. Not exactly from the ghetto, but the shithole where I live is, you know, quite a shithole, so... But the game that takes me the longest to create a character on is the Sims games. The Sims games, when I first played Sims, it took me that long to create my character that I didn't even play the game. I just created my character and then turned off. Well, in the Sims games you actually get to create multiple characters. And it took me that long to create my, I don't know, family, I guess you could say, that by the time I created my characters, I didn't have time to play the game. It was done. It was over. No, you can only own one type of each business. So you can only own one coke factory, one meth factory, one cash factory, and so on. If you switch location, you'll lose all of your stock. So and you'll lose the upgrades as well. Because I was one of those scrubs that had the Palito Bay bunker when it first came out, when Bunker first came out. And I brought the Palito Bay bunker and put all the upgrades on it. And when I found out how horrible the location was, yeah, I actually found it on my own. You know, being the experienced GTA veteran that I am, when I found out on my own experience, I don't need other YouTubers telling me what's good and what's bad in this game. I find out myself. But once I found out how bad the Palito Bay bunker was, I switched to the Chumash one, and I had to buy the upgrades again. So in the end, my current bunker doesn't actually have the security upgrades on it, because from experience, from actually playing the game instead of having someone tell me, I have found out that I don't need the security upgrade because my supply level never gets high enough for me to get raided, so I never ever get raided. The next live stream, I have no idea. You know, I just stream whenever I feel like it. But the next live stream will be Resident Evil 4. I'm at work tomorrow evening, so it'll probably be on the Sunday, because Sunday's my next day off. So, hey Alyssa. Where have I heard that name before, Alyssa? I've heard of Alessa from Silent Hill. Alyssa Ashcroft, there you go, Alyssa Ashcroft from Resident Evil Outbreak. And my favourite game of all time. Ooh, my favourite game of all time. It would probably be, I don't know. If I had to say like a quick one without thinking, it would be Perfect Dark for the Nintendo 64, but my most favourite game of all time, I actually have no idea. I mean, I do enjoy Perfect Dark 64, I actually still play it on emulator. The multiplayer on it is a lot of fun, and I like to fuck around on the campaign as well, with cheats and shit like that, but Yeah, it would probably be Perfect Dark 64 for the Nintendo 64. Again, that's why I have 64 in my name. Oh yeah, I've played so many Super Mario Bros. Games before, it's out of control. I've played all 3 of the original games on the NES, Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. Super Mario World was actually my very first game, and I think I used it as a thank you screen in a recent video. So yeah, Super Mario World. Super Mario World is a pretty damn good game as well. Super Mario 64 I've played. Super Mario Sunshine I've played. Mario Galaxy games, both of them. Mario Bros. DS. Mario Advance. There's so many Mario games I've played, I'll be here all day. Oh, there goes my policy of not using explosives on missions, because I just used one. I don't normally use explosives on contact missions. What's that other one as well? Luigi U on the Wii U. I've played that. I think the last Mario game I played was Mario Bros on the Wii U. I played it with my brothers. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea for me and my brothers to play Mario Bros together, because we tend to concentrate on killing each other more than the actual game. Oh, you jumped on my head and put me down into the lava. It's your reason it's your fault I died. And then my brothers are just like, no, you just suck at the game. It's not our fault you're too slow and in our way. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm the one that's leading you all. I'm the one that's attempting to speed run. And then you go and jump on my head and kill me. Mario Sports Mix. Oh, that was actually a good game, actually. I do remember playing that. You get to play as characters from Final Fantasy in that game, like the White Mage. You know, the one that wears like a white hood. That was my favourite character in Mario Sports Mix. Just because the White Mage, you know, I was recently playing through Final Fantasy IX at the time. And the White Mage character in Final Fantasy IX actually wears the outfit almost exactly the same as the one in Mario Sports Mix. And there you know. And what does the White Mage do in Final Fantasy games, for those that have never played them? The White Mage keeps your ass alive. It spams healing magic, and that's pretty much all it does. Keeps your HP high. Lets everyone else do all the fighting. But yeah, Mario Sports Mix was a good game. Underrated as well. Like, I thought when my brothers brought that game, I thought that game was going to suck ass. But then I played it, and it was actually a lot of fun. I like how this Titan has like a ultra fast like takeoff speed. Like, what the fuck does it have? JTO thrust? I can't take off a Titan that fast. PT. Oh yeah, I played PT a lot of times when that was like the thing. Yeah, I played it over and over and over because I kept trying to find like the secrets in it. You know, like all the Visa encounters with that weird 8-foot tall ghost bitch or whatever the hell she was, whatever her name was. But yeah, I do remember playing PT, and it sucks that that game never came out. Silent Hill is probably my favourite horror games of all time. Like Silent Hill 1, 2, 3 and 4, I actually still own them. I own Silent Hill 1 on the PS1. On a disc, by the way, not downloaded. And I own Silent Hill 2, 3 and 4 on the PS2. Again, as a disc. If my brothers didn't pinch my AV capture card, I could actually record and live stream PS2 games, but no. You had to bloody take my capture card away from me. And I never got it back. Maybe my brothers still have my capture card, so I could. I don't know. I haven't seen it for a while. I I think my favourite game in Mario Sports Mix was Dodgeball. I'm pretty sure there was a Dodgeball game in it. Pretty sure there was. I used to like playing that against my brothers. It's fun. Maybe I'm thinking of Mario Party because I've played several of the Mario Party games as well. Again, a game I underestimated. Mario Party is actually a lot of fun. Rage-inducing though. Oh yeah, if you have a temper problem, do not play Mario Party. You'll be pissed off within seconds. I think there was one as well where you're on like a platform, and you have to whack each other off with hockey sticks. I can't remember if that's Mario Sports Mix or just one of the Mario Party games, but pretty much you're on like a square or circle shaped platform and you have to try and beat each other off the ledge. But I can't remember whether that was Sports Mix or a Mario Party game, but that was a lot of fun. There you go. Martin Madrazo's personal laser, parked on the roof for convenience.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
And it's Elshog's favourite weather in the game.
I did it. You would be dead, of course.
It depends, but I like to get at least 500k like every time I play the game, because I like to get my money back from blowing people up and ammo costs. Oh yeah, that trick, the landing trick is quite easy to do. Just have to keep tapping the brake button. Just keep tapping it, don't hold it down. Just tap, 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 tap. And you can land the laser pretty much anywhere. That's another thing as well, that all these so-called grinders say, oh, the Molotov's easy to land. No, please. If you tap the brakes on any jet, just keep tapping the brakes as you're coming to land. You can land pretty much anywhere. You can land pretty much anywhere with any jet. I don't do Bogdan glitch. I refuse to do it. I don't actually have any Doomsday Heist active because it interrupts with my grinding strategy, because when I click to teleport to my apartment, when I'm grinding like vehicle cargo or whatever, sometimes it makes me go back to my facility and then my terabyte despawns and then I have to spawn my terabyte again. So I actually don't have a Doomsday Heist active because it helps me save time. Oh yeah, I've actually been in some of Professional's lobbies. I haven't been in one of his lobbies now for about a year, maybe more. But I've been in his session about 2 to 3 times. I've no intention of attacking him or his crew. I'm not one of those people that goes after YouTubers just so I can put like, I killed the Professional in the title of my video, you know, using someone else's name to boost my own fame. No, that's pathetic. That's why in all these other videos that I make about killing people and stuff, I never put people's names. In case they have their own YouTube channel, like I'll just put something like fighting against whatever, and then that's it. I don't put people's names. Well, the thing I like about the Professional mostly is the top 5s, top 10s, top 5s. I do like those because I'm considering about making top 5s and top 10s myself. because you know I've got like 6 years worth of experience at the game, and I can make top 5s that professional can't. Like I can make things like top 5 best weapons for PvP, top 5 dangerous locations in the map. You know, I can do stuff like that, whereas he can't because he doesn't PvP much. But the top 5 and top 10s I like, but the grinding streams, I go on the grinding streams every now and then just to interact with people. But I don't need money making tips because I have my own money making strategies that work for me. You know, and all my money making strategies are solo. I don't rely on anyone's help. My tactics are always solo. For the most part. Like I don't know how PvP differs in free aim because I don't usually play PvP in free aim. But I know in auto aim the Oppressor Mark II is like in every single lobby and it's kind of imperative. If you're not using it, you're just basically waving around a poster around saying kill me please. You pretty much have to be using the Oppressor Mark II. And if you insist on not using the Oppressor Mark II, then you're going to need an Insurgent or a Night Shark to defend yourself. Unfortunately, my session is private and I might be on low MTU, so if anyone joins me, you'll just get disconnected. So I'm currently unjoinable as of now. The thing is with not all of Professional's crew members are like that. I have a few of his crew members as friends. But the thing is with most of the fan base is that they can't think for themselves. What kind of tips? Grinding tips? PvP tips? General tips? I can tell you a really awesome trick if you want. The best tip I can give you is to stay away from the GTA clickbaiters. Oh, money tips. Oh well, my method of making money is vehicle cargo for the most part. So what I do is I do a client job and then a CEO work straight after, so diamond shopping and then headhunter straight after, and then steal vehicle cargo and sell vehicle cargo, and then repeat. So client job, VIP work, steal car, sell car, client job, VIP work, steal car. Because there's a 20-minute cooldown, you can't always sell a car. And every so often, buy supplies for the bunker once. You only need to buy supplies for the bunker once, and then after about 2.5 hours it will be ready. And sell your nightclub stuff whenever you feel like it. So whenever you feel that you want to sell your nightclub shit, just do it. And that's pretty much how I do it. Pretty simple. My first Mario Kart game was Mario Kart 64. Yeah. 1997. But I've played all the Mario Kart games, every single one. If you don't own a vehicle warehouse, I highly recommend getting it. It's like the best way to make money in the game for a solo player. MK64. No. We're on about Mario Kart 64, not Mortal Kombat 64. Elshog. MK is Mortal Kombat, dummy. And have I played Mortal Kombat before? Yes. But I think the last Mortal Kombat game I played was Mortal Kombat X. I haven't played Mortal Kombat 11. Oh fuck it, let's do it my old-fashioned way. Run and gun. Yeah, I know what Mario Kart 64 is. I still have it. You've seen it. You've seen the actual cartridge. You've seen my N64 collection. Oh, these are just contact missions. You just do these through the pause menu. There you are. No need to hide behind a wall like a pussy. But the very first Mario Kart game was on the Super Nintendo, which is called Super Mario Kart. I believe that was released in 1992. And then there's Mario Kart 64, which we all know what that one's on. And then there's Mario Kart Super Circuit for the Game Boy Advance. I've played that one. And then there was Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube, which I actually still have. Then there was Mario Kart DS. Some idiot's doing fireworks. It's not bonfire yet, pussies. Anyway, the Mario Kart DS, and then there was Mario Kart Wii, and then Mario Kart 7 for the 3DS, and then there's Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So, who the hell is doing fireworks? No one does fireworks on Halloween, yeah? Oh yeah, the DS. Pretty good console that was. I don't have it anymore. I don't have my 3DS anymore either. Oh yeah, I had the console version when that was released, when it was ported onto the Super Nintendo. And I don't remember playing it much. But I remember watching my brothers play it sometimes, because I was allowed to watch it, but I was never allowed to play it, which was completely dumb. But I never played Mortal Kombat the original, but I do remember seeing it on the SNES with all that blood and shit. I've never seen games like that before until now. Yeah, I used to see it in like the arcades, you know, when you go to like, I don't know, the cinema or something, and they have like arcade machines in them. They don't anymore. But I remember seeing it in the arcade, but the Super Nintendo version took out the blood. Really? I didn't know that. But I do remember seeing it at home. We had it on SNES. It was the Mega Drive, weren't it, that had the blood in it, or the Genesis. We call it the Mega Drive in Europe, so. The Mega Drive version had the blood, but the Super Nintendo didn't. Is that the case? I'm pretty sure it did. I'm pretty sure I've heard that the Mega Drive version had blood. And with the arcade, it was there like by default. Do I like motorsport? I don't really care for it. I'm not a car person. I don't really care about cars that much. I know Elshog likes cars though. The only thing I know about cars is that they have 4 wheels and they have engines. Unless, of course, it's my car. My car only has 3 wheels. Because my car is awesome. It only has 3 wheels. It's a tri-car. It only has 3 wheels. Nah, I don't actually have a car. I'm just trolling now. Someone up the road has a 3-wheel car though. Seen it? It looks so weird. It's like a triangle shape. How long have I been streaming for? 1 hour 20. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Okay, I could probably do another hour. I want to get ready for bed early because I've been up since like 5:30 this morning. I'm going to change my outfit as well. Some of my outfits are a little different, but most of them are the same. Yeah, it's 8:04 for me, so you're like 5 hours behind. I'd just be finishing work if I lived where you are. I finished at 3.
Hey there. What? I take it this isn't purely a social call. Of course not. You're in trouble and you need my help. No problem.
Oh damn it! I've done that trick too early. You're supposed to do it at the second pole, not the first one. Oh well, whatever. Like hell, I can remember a trick from 2013.
No, Patricia. No, I'm playing golf.
I still have Red Dead,
You've been hysterical.
but I've got to update it like 5 or 6 times because I haven't played it since like January.
I'm afraid I cannot be smoking too like that. No, no.
I haven't bothered installing the updates for it. Can't be asked. But I still have Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, I can see it. It's on my shelf. I think I'll have to install the game again now because I'm pretty sure I took the game off my system for the memory space. We're just getting the same missions over and over. Sucks. I'm modded on Resident Evil. I'm modded on Red Dead Redemption 2 as well. I have like $6 and I'm rank 2. Yeah, that's totally modded. Okay. Where are we going now? Let's do a challenging mission. Let's do this one. There's a lot of enemies on this mission. Oh yeah, I'll keep forgetting to check my accuracy. I'll do that once I load in this mission here. I think my accuracy is about 40 something %. Can't remember, but it's been a while since I checked. It's teleported me to the base, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Stats 21.75 KD. 493 days played. I'm almost at 500. Hashtag no life. Combat. Oh, my accuracy is 41.03%. So I knew it was over 40. I knew it was over 40, I just wasn't sure how much, so it's just barely over 40. I don't actually know. I don't know, because most games that are just coming out recently, they're just all sports games, like WWE and shit like that. I'm not interested in those kind of games. I like action games. Adventure games, fantasy games, I like that kind of shit. Survival horror games. I'm looking forward to that, what's it called? Project RE or Project Resistance or something like that. That Resident Evil game that's supposed to be coming out. I can't remember what it's called. Is it Project Resistance or Project RE? Something like that. I'm looking forward to that But other than that, there's not really a whole lot on my want list. Yeah, that's all. Just snipe me with handguns. It's okay. Oh yeah. I've got a feeling that it's only myself, Relicane, and Chris69B that are on YouTube that aren't afraid to show the stats. I've never seen anybody. I think Professional does as well. Every now and then on live streams he shows his stats off. But I think we're the only three that actually make dedicated videos to showing our stats. Like I'm gonna show my stats again when I reach rank 2222. So triple quad 2, pretty much in short, 2222. And then after that I don't plan on going any higher, but I'm still gonna be playing the game, so obviously I am gonna go higher. Come on, I know you're around there. I can wait all day, pussy. I'm a patient person. Oh, that worked. And that created a bullet hole in midair. Do you see that? There's like a bullet hole in midair. There must be some sort of invisible wall or something there. Not likely. Hey Anime, how's it going? How do you do? So I'm a bit slow with the comments, I'm concentrating right now. Come on assholes, I know where most of you spawn, I've done this mission a million times. Like every other mission. Get out of here. I've pressed to hack it. Are you just gonna stand there? Oh, happy birthday. Hope it's a good one for you. Yeah, I know, but I can't be asked to do those because I do those like every day. The advanced rifle is actually the most powerful of the assault rifles. It does actually have the most damage, but it has a problem with recoil. It has more recoil than the other rifles. But if you can control the recoil, the advanced rifle is the fastest killing rifle in the game. I'm being shot at, of course. Character backs out the fucking hack menu like a fucking snail, and I get shot in the back, of course. But the advanced rifle, it is the most powerful assault rifle in the game. It does have the fastest kill time, but it doesn't have the best accuracy. It's kind of hard to keep under control. The AK-47 though has a slow fire rate. It has higher bullet damage than the advanced, but the advanced has the fire rate, which makes it kill faster than the AK-47 could. If the AK-47 Mark II and the advanced rifle started shooting at the same time, the advanced rifle would win because it has a faster fire rate. The AK-47 in this game isn't actually an AK-47. It's a Chinese clone of the AK. It's actually the Chinese Type 56 assault rifle. It's not actually an AK. Oh, fuck's sake, I gotta do this shit again? Or because some asshole wants to creep up behind me? And look how slowly his word scrambling is. Rockstar, I'm not... Oh, God. I'm not a slug. There you go. Come on, I know one of you's behind that box. Can't fool me. Yeah, the hollow point when they used to one-shot people. Should have kept that in the game. Nowadays, it's pointless using the hollow point revolver. That was the one thing the revolver had going for it, but now it's just another useless weapon. Just sits in the weapon locker doing nothing. The M16, the carbine rifle. I'm not entirely sure on what the carbine rifle is based on, but from the looks of it, to me, the carbine rifle looks like an AR-15. It looks like a cross between the AR-15 and the M4A1. The advanced rifle is modelled after the MTAR, or the Micro Tavor Assault Rifle, which is one of my most favourite rifles, actually. I do like the MTAR's design. And the bullpup rifle, the original bullpup rifle is based on the bullpup rifle Mark 1 is based on the Chinese QBZ something. I know it's a QBZ. And the Mark II bullpup rifle is a French FAMAS. It's a FAMAS assault rifle. I know the F in FAMAS stands for fusil, which is French for rifle. But I'm not sure what the rest stands for. I do know my weapons pretty well. Yeah, the TAR-21, but the TAR-21, it has like a longer barrel. And the MTAR is just like a shortened version of it. Hence the name Micro, that's why it's called the MTAR, Micro Tavor. The TAR-21 is Tavor Assault Rifle, but the MTAR is Micro Tavor Assault Rifle. And in real life, the Micro Tavor can also shoot SMG rounds. And it has a fire rate of about 750 rounds per minute. Much faster than in game. Yeah, I do know my weapons because my two older brothers are in the army. My two older brothers are in the army, and they used to tell me about all the guns and stuff because I used to find it interesting. The laser MG, the Unholy Hellbringer or something I think it's called. I don't think that's actually based on a real life weapon. That's just a generic Rockstar design. I can quickly go through the weapons and tell you the ones that I do know. There was one of them was in the RAF, the Royal Air Force, and one of them was in the regular military force, the Army. So this gun, I'm not entirely sure what the pistol's based on. I did used to think it was a Beretta M9, but after looking at pictures of the Beretta M9, I don't think this is a Beretta M9. This one, I can't remember the full name of this gun, but it's something Enterprise. This one, it could be a 357 or a Smith & Wesson M500, I'm not entirely sure. This one, I have no fucking idea. Probably the Colt Single Action Army, the same revolver that Ocelot uses in Metal Gear Solid. The AP pistol, again, I don't know what this one is. The flare gun is just a flare gun, and I changed the colour of it, so I'm not shooting pink flares. And this gun is just some generic Rockstar design. Let's call it the ray gun from COD Zombies. As for the SMGs, this one is reminiscent of the Tech 9 from earlier GTA games, but whether it's called the Tech 9 in real life, I don't know. This one here is the Scorpion SMG, which shoots 38 ACP rounds. This one, it kind of looks like the MP5K, but I'm not entirely sure if it is an MP5K. This one, the Assault SMG, which just vanished out of my hands. This one I do know. This one's a Magpul PDR. It's called a Magpul PDR. This one, I'm not entirely sure what this one is. This one is a PKP Pecheneg, which is a Russian weapon. The Combat MG Mark II is, I think it's based on the M249. This one is a M1928 Thompson, or it might be the M1929, I always get the numbers confused, but it is a Thompson. I think it's the M1928. And this thing is, I have no fucking idea. This thing, in its base form anyway, is the Chinese Type 56, as I mentioned earlier. This one looks like a cross between the M4A1 and the AR-15. I might be wrong. It might have some of the M27 thrown in there. This one is an MTAR. This one, I don't know what this is, but the Special Carbine Mark I is a G36C, which is actually one of my most favourite guns as well, the G36. And this is a FAMAS. And this looks like the AK-74U, which is the AK-74 miniaturized. This, it kind of looks like an L96A1, but again, I'm not entirely sure if it is an L96, but it does look like an L96. This one, I don't know what this one is, but the original Heavy Sniper is modelled after the Barrett 50 cal, just without the bipod thing that goes underneath. This is quite similar to the M21 EBR Enhanced Battle Rifle. And as for the shotguns, I have no fucking idea what any of the shotguns are, so that's your weapon lesson for today. And they just gave me more money because I idled on that mission, so yeah. Maybe I should do real life vehicles. I know what the laser's based on. The laser is a cross between the F-16 and the Lightning II. The Halloween content, I actually have no idea. I was kind of thinking it would be today, but it obviously isn't. So it might be next week, and next Thursday is actually Halloween. So a week today is actually Halloween. But that's assuming we even get any Halloween content. We don't always get Halloween content. And if we do, it's mostly just the old stuff coming back. Like the face paints and all that stuff. I actually have some of the face paints, but not all of them. Yeah, the Christmas outfits would be really awesome. They did let you keep some of them, you know, the ones that you collected from business battles last year. I remember doing them, fighting like 10 different people for the business battle, the limited edition business battles that they had going last year. I do have some of those. They're pretty much the only Christmas clothes that we could keep. What mission am I doing now? Let's do one I haven't done yet. Preferably a challenging one. Let's do this mission. This mission's pretty challenging if you don't use a helicopter for it. But the Halloween content, assuming we get Halloween content, my guess is it will be next week. We don't always get Halloween content. 2013 and 2014 certainly didn't have Halloween content. All I want from Halloween content is like a witch outfit. That'd be awesome, being able to dress up like a witch in the game. But that's just me. Rip, there goes my bad driving on full display. Broomstick. Yeah, I use the Mark II in free mode, but I don't use it for missions because it makes missions too easy. There's no point if you're just going to use the Mark II. There's no point playing. Again, it's like I said earlier, the only way you can get better at the game is if you push yourself. You have to challenge yourself. Remember, we're not using explosives whenever possible. I think I have to use explosives on this mission though. Yeah, I do, because how else am I going to destroy the trucks? So, tell you what, I'll kill all the enemies and then grab a helicopter and do it that way. I'm actually using the wrong weapon. I don't want to use the FAMAS, I want to use the MTAR. Oh, I wouldn't say famous, more like infamous. How's it going, mate? How you doing? You know what? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to change my YouTube profile picture as well, because I don't wear my Princess Robot outfit much anymore. Well, or one of my like 12 Princess Robot outfits, but I think I might change my YouTube profile to match my profile picture like everywhere else. So whenever I change my profile picture on like Kick, for example, I'll change my YouTube one to match. Have I killed all the enemies now? No, of course not. Still one more around somewhere. I'll see you. Dead. I'd be like really proud of myself if I ever get 100k subs. I'm happy with 1k subs. You know, I never thought I'd get that. I never thought I'd get 100 subs. Who would want to watch my garbage content? But apparently I entertain people enough to have 3,000. So it is. I first started like posting links to my videos on Social Club, and my channel just grew from there. I think the one that did it for me though was that barcode video. It's got like over 100,000 views now. The fighting garbage barcodes video. Once I uploaded that, I gained like so many subs that my email inbox is just like full of people. Da-da-da has subscribed to you. Da-da-da has subscribed to you. That's all I ever used to get is emails for like a week. Da-da-da has commented on your video. Da-da-da has commented. In the end, I actually had to disable comments on that video because it was flooding my inbox, so I couldn't see my more important emails because they was all going to the same folder. So I had to disable comments on that video, and to this day comments are still disabled. I never re-enabled them. Yeah, I remember you making a video on that actually, that modder shitfuck. Oh, Urban, I'm getting killed, gain the session. I don't think I'll ever reach rank 3000, I don't plan to. But if I ever reach rank 3000, it'll probably take me another like 2 years or something. Because I rank up very slowly because I'm not actually going for like rank. I just play the game now pretty much. I got my $1 billion, I'm happy with that. Yeah, we're actually using the first person view in the Hydra. This is something I don't usually do. I usually use the PS3 view. But I felt like, as an extra challenge, I'll use something I'm not as comfortable with. Well, I'm about to rank up. Yay. I'll do this mission. This mission is quite challenging if you do it without a vehicle. In fact, now you have to use a vehicle for this mission. Because you have to destroy these, like, vans. Well, fuck it. I'll just do this mission as quick as possible. I like it had no picture there for like a second. In fact, instead of trying to do, I might switch back to auto aim so I can speed run missions. I prefer to speed run rather than taking my time. I'm probably going to stream for like another half an hour-ish, because then it would be like 9 o'clock. And I've been up since like 5:30 this morning, so I want to get ready for bed and go to bed early. Catch up on some sleep.
Hello, Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you?
So about half an hour, 45 minutes, which is quite typical for me really. I usually stream GTA for about 2.5 hours, and in half an hour time it would be like 2 hours and 20 minutes, so that's quite typical for me really. Yeah, it's 8:30 here. Far away, across the seas, on a tiny little island that people call the United Kingdom. It's already pitch black here. Got some retard doing fireworks earlier. You were a bit early. 5th of November's bonfire night, pussy. That's when you do the fireworks. No one does fireworks for Halloween here. No one even gives a shit about Halloween here. Last year, I had no trick-or-treaters come. None. Nobody came. Which is a shame as well, because I actually prepared for it. I brought like bags of sweets and stuff, but because nobody came, guess who got to have all them sweets afterwards? Me. Haha. The AFK RP method? No, I don't. All my RPs earned through actually playing the game. Oh yeah, I'd guarantee you at least one of those Halloween movies will be on. Normally always is. I think H2O is my favourite Halloween movie, just because it's the one I remember the most. I didn't think much of the recent Halloween movie that recently came out back in last year, I think it was. Oh, no, you and me are alike then, I don't watch TV either. I'm thinking about watching the X Factor auditions though. That's the only part of X Factor I actually like, the auditions. So I like some of the retards and terrible people that go on there. Trying to kill all the enemies for extra RP. It was alright, but a bit underwhelming. I do like that part though where Michael Myers... I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it. We don't do spoiler alerts on this channel. Unless it's video games, because video games I actually know much more about. But how many of the Halloween films have I actually seen? All of them, except the Rob Zombie ones. I've only ever watched the Rob Zombie Halloween movie once, and it's fucking horrible. So, and Halloween 3 is a weird one because Michael Myers isn't even in that one. It's like some sort of like weird demon masks or something that kill people, but yeah. Anybody like pumpkin juice here? I've never actually had pumpkin juice. I've heard it's horrible though. The thing is with horror movies, they've all been done before. So horror movies become like predictable. I think that's what I think is the problem with horror movies. They've become predictable. You can predict who's gonna die. You can predict who the killer is. If there's a killer, for example. Come on, bro, he's right fucking there. Look how shit my sniping is. Look at, oh fuck it. I don't snipe people. I'm an assault rifle player. Can't hit someone that's like 10 feet in front of me. Terrible. I see you.
Go in for the kill.
Where? Fuck you, pussy. Non-radar.
God damn it, got away.
I ain't dying to bullshit. Let's regenerate. Like Doctor Who. Regenerate and come back from the dead. There we go.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Howdy, Nitro. How's it going?
What a pansy. Okay, take him down.
You know what? I'm gonna go into see what kind of free mode shenanigans I can get into. See if I'm on low MTU or not. and try and kill people for it to last like half an hour or so. Oh, good luck with that. It's fucking hard getting the job. Yeah, the Sims games, yeah, and I actually enjoy the Sims games. Quite fun. I mostly just like messing around and just, oh my god. When I used to play the Sims 3, for the PS3, I had this one character of mine who I made him into a cop, and this cop had like the entire neighborhood like in -100 friendship. You know, like on the friends meter or the acquaintances menu when you can view like your relationship status with people. And my guy was a policeman. I made him a policeman, and he had like everybody like -100. I guess it's what they say, people hate cops. And it was funny. I'd just make him like walk around like the town centre and stuff, and I would just make him attack people for no reason, and then he would go to work. And sometimes I'd make him attack people while still in his police uniform as well. Yeah, if a cop attacked a civilian for no reason whatsoever, you'd be sacked like straight away. But yeah, that's like, I used to find that kind of shit hilarious on The Sims. Well, yeah, I made my male character into a cop, and he used to go around and beat people up. And then his wife was like the complete opposite. She had like mostly everyone 100%. And what I used to do is I used to like using the start a party. I used to invite people over, and then I'd get the cop to beat everybody up at the party. It was good shit. Good shit. Good fun. That's what I like about The Sims. You get to improvise. It's really fun. The Sims is great depending on how much of an imagination you have. Like I don't bother trying to like unlock shit of that. I just do cheat codes. I just do like money cheat codes and unlock everything cheat codes, and I just build whatever house I want, and then I make my characters into like whatever they want, and then I just mess about, you know. I used to play Sims 3 for hours. I used to play Sims for ages and ages and ages. But because I'm going to go back into free mode, I need to get rid of this camera. I need to be ready for combat. So I'm ready for combat now. Yep, it's the PS3 view. I think I'm still on low MTU though, so I don't think it's going to let me put me in a public session. But if it does, I'll go and kill people for about 20 minutes or so. If not, then I'll probably just see if I've got any shit that needs to be sold and just sell it and then wrap up the stream. But we'll see. But yeah, The Sims is great, and I remember reading about The Sims when it came out on the PS2 back in like 2001, 2002. Anybody remember those review magazines? You know, the review magazines that you had to buy because they came with cheat books sometimes. This was before the days of YouTube and the internet existed. And I remember reading about The Sims in the magazine and thinking about how stupid the game was. So I went out and got it, and I loved it. It was great, great fun. I still actually own the Sims on PS2. Don't play it much though. With my 999,999 money and whatever the maximum limit is. Yeah, The Sims is great. You just need a bit of a weird imagination, and if you do, you'll get a lot out of it. Yeah, a cop that has like the entire neighborhood like public enemy status. Awesome. And the funny thing is as well, I think I actually promoted him to max level in the the cop career ladder. You know, when the careers have ladders, you can get promoted and stuff. I think he was actually maximum rank as well, and he was going around beating up civilians. Right, I need to prepare myself. Oh yeah, we've changed my MC name and that now. My MC name is Nothing Cool. If it decides to pop up, there we go. We got a new MC name, Lame, but I think it's better than my old one. And my new CO name, because I have a PS4 controller of the same colour. Yeah, a rose gold controller. Okay, let's go and try and... Oh, no. I need to do this first. How much money do I actually make? How much JP do I have? Oh yeah, I rage quit and then I went from free aim towards my... Oh, that's nothing I need to do. I need to switch aim settings. Beep, beep, beep. Need to switch my aim settings back, so I don't usually kill people in free aim sessions. I get my ass handed to me. Or would I, because all everybody does is use Oppressor Mark IIs anyway. But let's see. Do I need to go back to story mode to change my aim settings, or can I do it from here? There we go. Assisted aim full. Online. Go. See what happens. I can't remember if I'm on low MTU or not. And if I switch back to normal, I'll have to end the stream, and I can't be asked to do a second stream, so let's see what happens. Kill people for a bit. Cheers, man. I know you've been lurking around on my channel for a while. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. I never thought I'd get 3k. Wait until I get 4k. Oh man, I just need to start uploading more often, I think, because I went dead on YouTube for a while. Any random shit that happens on GTA, I think I'll just upload it from now on, regardless of if it's good or not. I'll let you guys be the judge whether it's good or not. But I think the most entertaining thing is when I rage. I know some people enjoy the rage. Oh yeah, if the remake Resident Evil 3, fuck no. Can you imagine Nemesis chasing you around everywhere like Mr. X did? Yeah, I know all the screenshots. But can you imagine Nemesis chasing you around everywhere like Mr. X? And the thing is as well, in Resident Evil 3, Nemesis actually did chase you around everywhere, whereas Mr. X in the original, he only appeared in like certain locations. And it looks like I get stuck in the clouds. Great. Resident Evil 3 as well is actually my personal favourite Resident Evil game. I don't know, there's just something about it that I really like. I tried to join a regular public session and this is what happens. You gotta love this game. I want to marry this game, I love it so much. Wear it on my finger, I'll just have the disc around my finger like everywhere I go. That would look kind of cool. Yeah, you just hear that like weird music start and then you just hear stars and then he'll be like running towards you and you just be like, oh shit, fuck. I remember when I used to play Resident Evil 3, the furthest I'd get is the police station. And then once I got to the police station, I'd be too scared to play the game anymore and I'd just turn it off. So the police station would be like the end of the game for me, and it only takes like, what, 10 minutes to get there? So I'd be playing the game for like 10 minutes and then I'd be like, yeah, I've finished the game now, I don't want to play no more, and then play something else. Unfortunately, I think we are stuck in the clouds. Great. Cloud screen glitch. And there's nothing I can do about it. Well, we can stay and chat for a bit if anybody wants to chat for a bit. Or, Oh man. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about this now. We are officially stuck in the clouds. Clear skies. There's not much rain. There's no pussy cannons as far as I can see. No, I think I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm done. That's it then. I'm going to have to end the stream about 20 minutes earlier than I would like. Oh, that sucks, but whatever. Can't argue with destiny. Can't argue with Destiny. What the fuck am I talking about? This isn't Destiny. Or maybe it is. Maybe Rockstar have got me stuck in the clouds because they'll know what kind of damage I'll do to people. Anyway. Yeah, I'll probably do more damage to myself than I would anyone else. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. The next live stream that we'll do is Resident Evil 4. Which will most likely be on the Sunday because I'm busy at work until then, and then I'm busy again for most of next week. So I'll do a Resident Evil 4 live stream on Sunday. The time, I have no idea. You guys know what I'm like. I'll just stream whenever I feel like it. But until then, look after yourself, people. And if I don't see you on Halloween, I wish you all a good Halloween holiday and all that. And yeah, just take care. Thanks for watching. See you all later. Fucking crowd screen glitch.